want to know about my lockets?
I want to know about his lockets. And so I'm sitting here going, okay, tell me a story. I gotta know a story about something here.
Sure.
All right.
These lockets, I'd say almost every single one. There's a few in here. I was running really low on lockets, and a customer of mine who has been buying from my family for 15 plus years, she repairs jewelry. And she loves working with rhinestones. She replaced all these rhinestones to bring these pieces back to life. The cool
now,
thing...
are those... okay, so rhinestones. Let's talk about the rhinestones first.
So all these...
Are those cubic zirconias, or
no.
That's different,
So
right?
these are called paste stones. They're glass.
Oh, okay.
But basically, they have like a foil back, that kind of gives that reflection. Otherwise, they'd be clear. They are old, but the person who I got my lockets from, she repairs vintage jewelry. She had a huge collection of just things that she's collected over the decades that were just missing rhinestones or they're really faded. Well, she wanted to know she could trade lockets for all these. I have buckets of rhinestones. And so the cool thing was she repaired these and then we traded, so she has more inventory to repair old jewelry that she has. These are all gold filled. None of these are gold. And they range from Victorian. So, like, I'd say the oldest one I have in here is no older than 1850.
Let's pull that one out.
Let's
look at that.
And this is actually cut agate. So this is a stone. And if you think of like banded agate, so that what they would do is the band, like the white part of the band, they would cut down into it until the white went away, and then you'd have the background. So and that's all hand cut. So this is the oldest one I have. Really, really cool piece. I don't clean them because that's not my, like, if the person who owns this after me wants to clean it, they are welcome to.
Well, see, here's the thing.
Leave it with the way that it is.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Some people like that antique look. They don't want it to be nice and shiny and new looking.
Because it could
look,
because
it's vintage.
And it takes away part of its character if I do that.
Exactly.
And I leave it up to the owner afterwards. But, I like having lockets. A lot of these are going to be in the 1900s, 1930s to 1960s and 70s at newest in the lockets.
And then, so how much would one of these cost nowadays, being that it's, what you said, this one was 1800s?
Yes, this one I have like 350 on it. This I could do for like 275 on something like that. But they're all individually priced. It depends on when it was made, how the construction of it, does it have any dings, any dents and stuff like that. So those are all like pieces that come into play when you price something. That's a conch shell, which is a typical cameo. There we go.
That one's so thin.
Oh
my goodness, it still has a picture in it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so
like somebody's
some mother had her.
Jeez.
Yeah. And we'll leave the pictures in them because, I don't know, it's a really cool piece, and it can be replaced by somebody but if I owned this for in my family, I'd save that original picture and just put it somewhere, it is cool. There's like a husband and wife somewhere in one of these.
Oh wow.
But yeah, this one here, age-wise, conch shell, this all hand engraved. I mean, the back is pristine.
Yeah, no dents.
Yeah, there's
no
just
scratches.
Normal wear, completely normal wear. Something like this is gonna be, pre-World War II, 1930s, 1940s, or something like this, when all of that was hand cut. So tulips. I can't remember, they're weighted flowers where they hang over.
Oh, gosh, lily bells?
Yeah,
something like that?
They're heavy enough to pull it down. I like this one.
That's a big one.
Nah, the biggest one is gigantic.
That is a big one. We'll show that to you too, guys.
There we go.
I have to wonder if some of the more pristine people, the people with more money, had the bigger lockets. I don't know. What do you think?
Potentially, I know that they would start going into the gold territory at that point.
Okay.
But like these are they're not common. These like this size. This has got to be around 50 millimeters. You know, it's like in circumference about 50 millimeters. So it's huge for a locket. But
the is this the biggest one that you have here? Okay, so this is the biggest one.
This is the biggest round I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I've never seen a one larger than this. And I've been doing this. See, it's all stamped. It's pushed. So this is a die stamp that was machined all by hand, and then it was stamped out, and then they plated it. I mean, something like that. I have 950 on it. I did like 800, 750, because you're never gonna see a locket like it.
No, you're not.
And it has wear on the high point, but the rest of the piece is perfect. I mean, it's. Yeah.
I mean, look at it. Look at your palm. Look at it in your palm. It's huge.
Yeah.
To give you guys a bearing.
Yeah, it's gigantic. I've seen an oval one that was taller, not as wide, but I've never seen a round one this big.
What surprises me is these were not made of like 14 karat gold. They're gold filled.
Yeah, so it's plated. So there's different processes and different times. There's like rolled gold, which would be more along the lines of like almost a gold, where they almost like push the gold onto it and press it into it. Most common Victorian times would be like a gold wash. It would be just very, like mixed around with a gold solution, not like modern electroforming, which electroforming today, it like molecularly will bond the gold to the brass or copper, whatever's underneath. So underneath this is probably brass or copper, typically brass. And so...
Oh my gosh, it's monogrammed on the back, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that. Amazing.
J, maybe.
I know all those loop-de-loops.
I know,
you don't
it's
know
hard
nowadays.
to tell. Maybe an H.
It looks like an H on the end.
Yeah, maybe over here. Yeah, I can't tell. Yeah, some are very clear, but all of this is hand engraved. It's,
what I have to wonder if they're made this way for sturdiness, so that they're more sturdy. Because I know 14 karat gold, if I know correctly, it's more of a soft metal.
Yes, 14 karat's soft. 10 karat is better for wear. Like if you're wearing it for years and years and years, it'll hold up better than 14 karat. Literally, your rings will start to wear down over time. You get into 18 karat, it's gonna visually wear, of everyday wear. So high karat, not something you want to wear every day. But gold plated stuff, if the plating ever comes off or wears off, today's modern electroplating, it's so easy to get it replated.
I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, really easy. So gold bangles, this one is heavily worn. You can take this to a jewelry shop that does electroplating. They would just put it in their electroplating bath, and it would reapply gold to it again.
Gosh, it's amazing.
It'd be easy, and it's not expensive because they're not spending a lot of time on it, to plate it. And it literally will put a barrier of gold over it again and bring it anew. This one's, the gold's almost entirely gone on that one. You can only see it in the recessions.
How can we get a hold of you?
Okay, so best place to get a hold of us is on Instagram. It's The Mod Ant, TheModAnt. It's short for the Modern Antiquarian, which is a collector of antiques, and we put a modern spin to it.
And you can actually watch him make things.
Yeah, I've been doing shows on Whatnot, showing how I'm making it, doing some posts on Instagram. I'll be doing more later as well.
Yeah, so we look forward to that.